And tonight we bring you a disturbing report from a Royal Caribbean cruise ship where police have charged 2 men with molesting a minor in a sauna room. One of the men has been charged with having sex with another person without disclosing his HIV infection. Now, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem posted on X, adding that both have ICE detainers on them, meaning they are in the country illegally. But instead of focusing on deporting illegals, radical liberal Congresswoman Maxine Waters actually floated the idea of deporting our First Lady, Melania Trump, during a Doge protest over the weekend. They're so rational. Not. Take a look.
If he wants to start looking so closely to find those who were born here and their parents were undocumented, maybe he ought to first look at Melania. We don't know whether or not her parents were documented.
You get in their face. I'll take Trump out tonight. That's Maxine Waters. Once again, she has put her hatred of all things Donald Trump above the facts because Melania has been a U.S. citizen since 2006. Both of her parents became U.S. citizens in 2018. Sadly, her mother, Maxine, that Maxine wants to investigate, has sadly passed away. Great job, Maxine Waters. Here with reaction, Trump administration borders are. Our friend Tom Homan is back. By the way, on top of this, you are also accusing, according to CBS News, Massachusetts officials of releasing 9 illegal alien child rapists back into the community. What happened there?
Well, that's what I talked about at CPAC, and that's why I said I was going to go to Boston. Because before I spoke at CPAC, I read a report from ICE about 9 child predators that ICE arrested off the streets of Massachusetts. And many of them because the detainers were in honor. So I swore at that event that I was going to go to Boston, and I did exactly that last Tuesday. I started off the operation with a multi-agency event. We arrested 370 illegal aliens, the majority of them criminal aliens, some of them child rapists, 4 murderers, illegal aliens selling guns, illegal aliens selling drugs. So it was a great operation. President Trump's all-of-government effort is having a significant impact on public safety across the United States.
Okay, so a high-ranking member of the violent Venezuelan street gang, Tren de Aragua, is behind bars for the alleged murders of 2 women in Illinois earlier this year. Now, that dovetails into that judge's decision against deportation that actually wanted flights that were in air going to El Salvador to turn around and come back. What was your reaction to that ruling? Then we'll get to the appeal that took place yesterday.
Well, I was shocked. I mean, President Trump, through proclamation, invoked his authorities of the Alien Enemies Act and had these people removed quickly. They're on that plane were TDAs and MS-13, both designated terrorist organizations. So 2 planeloads of terrorists were leaving the country over international waters, and a judge wants to turn around, return terrorists to the United States. I was shocked about it, but you know what? We got it done, and despite what his ruling is, we'll continue to deport dangerous criminals and terrorists through Title VIII. We'll have to hold on the Alien Enemies Act for now. But we're not stopping arresting TDA. We're going to keep arresting TDA. We'll keep arresting MS-13, and we'll detain them until we can remove them. But we're going to keep doing what we're doing.
All right, so we have a 3-judge panel that is now hearing the appeal in that case as it relates to the Alien Enemies Act, even though you and I both know the Supreme Court has already weighed in on this. In 1948, they ruled that it was lawful. 4 prior presidents have used that act. And what's interesting, the Supreme Court held that once a president makes that decision, there is no judicial review, that decision is final. That's what makes it even more odd and particular and strange and weird to me that John Roberts even spoke out about it. What was your reaction to that?
Equally shocked. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and I think activist judges are making decisions that are not in the best interest of this country. We had another appellate judge this week compared this operation to Nazis and the Holocaust. I mean, how disgusting you got to be that an activist judge wants to compare anything to the Holocaust and to the Nazis What President Trump did is within his authority. We're not making this up. The Alien Enemies Act is in statute. And again, he invoked his authorities through executive action. I mean, they've been designated terrorist organizations. We got to remember, they're illegally in the United States. They're designated terrorists. They're removed from a statute, the Alien Enemies Act, to actually law. What President Trump is doing is actually using the laws on the books to secure the border and secure this nation and remove public safety threats. Unlike the Biden administration, who ignored the law, we had federal court judges say they violated the law. President Trump's doing the right thing. He's keeping his promise to American people. The American people have demanded that this action be taking place. President Trump made a promise, and we're keeping that promise.
Where were these judges when these known terrorists, murderers, rapists, gang members, cartel members were coming into the country, and drug dealers? And the judge you're referring to is the Obama-appointed judge. This happened yesterday in the D.C. Circuit Court, and actually said Nazis got better treatment than how they were being treated by being deported out of the country. Now, if you have to follow the law in the interim before this will hopefully be overturned, and I believe it will be, what do you do with those people that you capture?
They won't hit the streets. We'll detain them. We'll put them in the facility. We'll detain them. We can detain them for a long time. These are designated terrorists, and we're going to detain them. If we can't remove them through the Alien Enemies Act because it's here, then we'll remove from Title VIII. We'll send them to Gitmo and hold them at Gitmo. They are not going to walk the streets of this nation. We're going to keep looking for them 24/7. And I won't rest until every illegal alien public safety threat, every illegal alien national security threat, especially terrorists, Trendo Iowa and MS-13 are off the streets of this country. When that's done, then I'll take a break. Until then, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. No apologies. We're going to keep going forward.
I won't stop asking until you find the people responsible. Are you having any luck finding those people that are responsible for tipping off illegal immigrants about pending raids?
I know Secretary Noman's all over this. I know she has the IG investigation. I believe she said that they've already polygraphed some people. They've already got people that are turning over to DOJ. So action is being taken. That's in Secretary Noam's lane, but I think she's doing a great job of that, and she's committed. She's going to find anybody that's going to leak information that puts our officers at risk, puts the community at risk, and she's serious. So anybody out there even thinking about it, I wouldn't, because not only will you lose your job, you're going to find yourself in prison.
All right, Tom Homan, we appreciate the good work. Thanks for always coming on and updating us. We appreciate